Hello from the Great Loop in Norfolk, Virginia. May, every year in May, the northbound rendezvous. This is Captain Chris. It's pretty cold, rare, and you can see the weather's kind of stinky out there. But I want to share a couple of boats that are here for the trawler crawl. This boat is a Great Harbor N37, no fly bridge. They are available with the fly bridge from the factory or aftermarket. And you can see the dinghy on the roof, and over to the left there's a dinghy davit. It's an electric davit to lift the dinghy up and put it over. And that mast in the front with the radar can actually be laid over and launch the dinghy, and you can get her down to clear the 15-foot bridges at the Western Erie Canal. That's a great option. Next we've got a Silverton. Silverton's got a wide body. You can see here that the cabin goes all the way from the port gunnel to the starboard gunnel with a very large interior cabin space. And this boat's got an isinglass or vinyl window enclosed aft deck. This might be called the aft deck hard top cruiser. And it's got a staircase going down. No steps, no ladder. Yes, it's got steps. It's a staircase onto the swim platform. And I think that's a pet ramp right there. Not strong enough for humans, but a pet ramp. Now we've got a carver coming up. You can see the side decks to go on each side for locking and docking. You've got the nice isinglass windows covering the fly bridge. And you've got an all-in-one anchor windlass that will do chain and rope. Now we're coming upon a Katie Krogan 44. This is Katie Krogan 44 with a single 4-cylinder John Deere diesel engine. And you can see the dinghy and the dinghy davit right there. And before you ask how can you get under the low bridges on the Erie Canal and the Chicago River, that boom, that radar arch hinges down. We've got that on another video on the Captain Chris YouTube channel. So that radar arch will lay down so you can get under the lower bridges. That's a great accessory. In fact, we worked on that in Cracker Boy's Boatyard down in Fort Pierce. Now we're coming upon a rare looper, which is a sailboat. So the sailboat will actually go up to Kingston, New York State, and they will have to have the mast pulled out, and then they will make an X frame on the bow and the stern to lay the mast on a 2x4 X frame so they can get through all of the low bridges of the Erie Canal. And now our last boat on this video is the Nordic Tug 37. I don't see a dinghy on this boat, but it also has a mast, and it's got a hinge so you can lay the mast down to clear the low bridges. And the Nordic Tug is a single engine boat, and you can see that the cabin is a wide cabin, so a lot more interior cabin space on that boat. It's also known as a pilot house or a tugboat. Kind of sort of is fashioned after a tugboat, so it's got a pilot house. And so does that Katie Krogan over to my left. We're staying in the Waterside Sheraton Hotel, which you can see over there in the distance. And we're on the second floor this year. So if you've got any questions about looping or looper boats, look us up. Ask Captain Chris.